Welcome to Osun Osogbo Festival. This city hosts one of the biggest cultural events in Nigeria. Check it out. Osogbo is the capital city of Osun State in the southwestern Nigeria, and it's one of the most culturally rich places in the country. Every August, thousands of people from Nigeria and around the world gather in Osogbo for the Osun Osogbo Festival to honor Osun, which is the river goddess of fertility, love, and healing.
Well, it's very important that we come back and we celebrate our traditions, especially being from the diaspora. So, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Well, this is my turn to get the full gist of what's going on in Osogbo for Osun. So it's my first time.
It's your first
It's a learning experience, of course.
What do you have to tell the people in diaspora?
Just come. Just come. You'll experience absolutely the time of your life.
What is important about it is relating to our culture, the history, understanding what has happened in the past. As human beings, we all came from somewhere. You know what I mean? So, like they say Osun Osogbo. If you are very curious, you may want to know what exactly is Osun Osogbo. Who is this woman? What has she done? How has she been able to transform human life? How has she been able to make impact into humanity, especially this community? How is the community formed? The word Osogbo, how did it come about that name?
This celebration lasts for 2 weeks and ends with a grand procession to the Osun Sacred Grove, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site.
This is the most important festival in the Yoruba land. It has grown so popular that no other festival can rival it.
You can see drummers beating their drums, dancers dancing in rhythms, and people wearing their traditional colorful clothes. It's so colorful. The most important part of the festival is when the Arugba, the virgin girl, carries the sacrifice to the goddess. It's a unique sight to behold. The energy during the festival is something you have to experience in person. You're going to experience this pure joy, connection, and devotion. Osogbo also houses Susanne Wenger House, also known as the Sacred Art House. Susanne Wenger was an Austrian artist who came to Nigeria in the 1950s and fell in love with the Yoruba spirituality and culture. She became a priestess of Osun and then used her art to protect and preserve the sacred grove. So this is the famous Susanne Wenger House. This place holds a deep spiritual and artistic significance. Look at it. It's really artistic if you look at it. Her house is now a museum filled with sculptures, paintings, and spiritual arts that reflect the deep bond between art and tradition. It's a quiet, magical place that tells the story of how one woman gave her life to serve and protect the Yoruba heritage. Osogbo is also the birthplace of Chief Nik Davies-Okundaye, popularly known as Mama Nike. She's a world-famous artist and cultural ambassador. From the humble beginnings in Osogbo, Mama Nike has built a legacy that touches thousands of lives across the world. She's the founder of the Nik Art Gallery, one of the largest art galleries in Africa.
And this is a piece that is done by Nik herself, and it took her 1 year to finish. You can touch it. These are made with beads, and it's 3 layers. We have the first layer inside, the second, and then the third. Yes. This is done by Miss Nik herself. And then over here, this is also done by Nik herself. It also took her 1 year to finish. These are the Chibok girls' mothers. When they were protesting for the girls to come back, to bring back our girls in Abuja, this was done by Mama herself, and also took her 1 year to finish. Also made with beads and 3 layers, so you can touch it. Yeah. Yes. Yes. And this is also by Nik and Tola Wawe, talking about the Adire pattern, just like what I'm wearing. And the patterns actually explain our day-to-day activities, like things we do, where we're from, and what we hear from our forefathers. I'll just explain to you briefly some of the patterns, what they say. For example, we have the circle that talks about the circle of life. It says when a child is being born, a child grows to an adult. When somebody is getting old, they need care and attention, just like when a baby is growing up. And then this talks about the road to success is never straight. You have to go through obstacles until you get to your destination. So all these are all patterns that actually speak about us as humans, not just African, but generally.
And she also runs an Ankara and Adire textile factory right here in Osogbo. Right here, she trains women and young people in the traditional fabric dyeing, especially Adire, the Yoruba tie and dye technique. Many of our students are now international artists and designers. She empowers them with skills, confidence, and a connection to their culture. How many artworks from different artists?
We have over 25,000 pieces of artwork by 4,000 artists, Nigerian artists, and they're all top renowned artists. And we do have some of the upcoming artists, but just few pieces of them. But a lot of them are all renowned top.
Through Mama Nike, Osogbo's name is carried to galleries, fashion shows, and exhibitions around the world. When it comes to food, Amala is king in Osogbo. This food is soft, stretchy, made from yam flour. It's often served with gbegiri or ewedu and spicy ogufe or gbokoto. The taste is smooth, earthy, and comforting. The texture is like velvet and it melts in your mouth when you dip it in thick soup. Eating Amala in Osogbo is such an experience, especially when served hot in a local buka like this. When you step in Osogbo, you can feel the spirit of tradition, creativity, and deep history in the air. This is a city that holds on tightly to its roots and proudly shares its culture with the world. As you can see, Osogbo is not just a city, it's a living museum, a cultural heartbeat, a place that reminds us all where we come from.
Visit Osogbo, visit Osun State in Nigeria, West Africa.
Have you been to Osogbo before? Let me know in the comments. If you haven't been, make it a time to visit. Thanks for watching. My name is Edward Wonder. If you made it to the end of this video, that means you really like it. So hit the like and subscribe button for more interesting adventures like this. I'll see you in the next vlog. OUNOGBO.